second row start, his best in Junior GP. Will go from P4 once again.
He's a young Indonesian rider, so he's very strong. He finished third in the Red Bull Rookie Cup. He's great about Anak.
Oh yeah, really? And you?
Yeah, DG.
Oh, you.
Young talents. Welcome.
Please.
I believe off the top of my head, I'm open to correction on that. I think it was 20.
That this is an inflection point that they can take advantage of. Of course, he was
in the Junior GP class. Of course, he was in the European Talent Cup. Build that consistency once again that has promised a lot of potential. He has been P4 in every race, or in the opening 3 races before crashing out in
the opening round of the season in Estoril. Very unfortunate.
Plenty of interest for our Southeast Asia fans on row 3 with Malaysia. Expect some promising things from the number 13. Veda Pratama, Asia Talent Cup.
And Aragon on pole, Brian Uriarte is joined on the front row by Jesus Rios and Rico Salmel, Pratama and Fernandez.
Front row. All 3 race winners in the class. Leonardo a bit better and take a victory here. Kesar Gorland Aragon, and we are racing in the first race of the day here. Now the young Spaniard leads the championship leader. Rios over Uriarte with Salmela in third.
Battle to Uriarte, which is exactly as neutrals what we wanted.
Yeah, Jesus Rios.
He is a rider who's been showing us exactly what he's capable of across. Yeah, and further back.
More than a second clear, so he is, and was actually shoved off the podium entirely. So perhaps he's just decided to himself about any championship odds and is just going up there
ahead of Rios, who is under a lot of pressure from O'Gorman.
Paul over the next few laps. Of course, if they start battling with the number 51, back to third.
Still a good position for Uriarte to be in, even with is in the middle of it, well, on the outside of it, as he swoops across under braking. But yeah, he looks like he's got the pace to challenge O'Gorman. Didn't want at this stage of the race.
Yeah, so Jesus Rios at the moment up into second.
Morelli has this race under control with 5 or 4.5%
in the back of his mind, thinking about the championship, which could be the
under pressure from Cruzas into turn 10, but the number 10 can't make it stick. So
Samela through turn 11 now. He does look up the inside. Can he make 27? He gets that move made before they even arrive at turn 13.
Yeah, Uriarte have broken away from O'Gorman in P5.
Yeah, they continue to battle away at the back into second. Another opportunity to try and gather some data and see where he...
Marc Marquez sebut lawan terkuat Veda Ega Pratama pada Moto3 2026. Masa-masa cuti karena cedera dihabiskan Marc Marquez dengan menonton balapan-balapan dari semua kelas MotoGP. Kebahagiaan dirasakan saat melihat salah satu pembalap yang dibantu sukses meraih kemenangan. Kehidupan Marc Marquez di MotoGP tak cuma menjadi pembalap saja. Pada 2022, dia meluncurkan agensi pembalap Vertical Group bersama Alex Marquez dan manajer pribadi yang baru, Jaime Martinez. Salah satunya murid kesayangannya adalah Maximo Quiles. Bakat Quiles sudah terlihat di kompetisi junior dengan menjadi juara European Talent Cup 2 kali, 2021, 2023, serta menembus 3 besar Red Bull Rookies GP, 2022 sampai 2023, dan Junior GP 2024. Sebelum Veda Ega Pratama, Quiles menikmati hak istimewa untuk tampil di Grand Prix lebih cepat setahun dari batas usia minimal 18 tahun. Karena prestasi 3 besar di Rookies Cup Junior GP, usia Quiles baru genap 17 tahun pada 19 Maret. Lalu dalam debutnya, dia sudah bersaing untuk peringkat 3 besar di Moto3. Quiles pun akan menjadi salah satu rival Veda yang menyusul ke Moto3 pada tahun depan Quiles. Dan Veda pernah bersaing bersama pada Rookies Cup 2024, di mana rider merah putih berstatus rookie, sedangkan wakil Spanyol menjalani musim ketiga, alias yang terakhir. Keduanya pun pernah naik podium bareng saat Quiles finish kedua, dan Veda finish ketiga pada race 2 dari seri Red Bull Ring di Austria. Itu podium pertama Veda di Rookies Cup berkaca dari kalimat Marquez. Quiles berpeluang menjadi kandidat juara Moto3 musim depan. Pembalap yang memperkuat tim Aspar itu menggebrak dalam debutnya dengan catatan 3 kemenangan, termasuk pada GP Portugal akhir pekan lalu. Tentang Maximo Quiles, kami telah membantu dan membimbingnya selama 3 tahun sampai sekarang. Dengan pengalaman yang saya dan Alex miliki, ucap Marc Marquez. Dilansir dari as.com, saya pikir kalau dia memulai dari balapan pertama, dia mungkin sudah bersaing untuk gelar juara. Dan meski melewatkan banyak balapan, dia bersaing untuk posisi runner-up. Marquez melihat potensi cerah dari sosok yang seharusnya berinisial MR seperti dirinya kalau mendaftar dengan nama belakang dari ayahnya. Dia punya talenta dan kedisiplinan, dan sekarang kami harus terus berusaha dengan rendah hati sampai prestasinya meledak di kemudian hari, tambah Marquez.
So here we are, the last race of the 2025 Rookies Cup season. It's our 19th season in Rookie Revs. And they're away. Who makes a good...
Other riders went to the inside, and I think he lost a place or two off the line. But as we come, Pratama, Gonzalez, Mitani, near enough the same as yesterday's podium.
And this takes the lead. He's determined to make up for yesterday's disappointment. And who's
crown champion yesterday, in it for the win here today as well. Wants to sign off from rookie up to Moto3 next year.
At the moment it stands with Andrew Piqueras on 11.
And that got pushed back through the order to 14th on that opening lap. Not the one he would have wanted. Meanwhile, Beñat Fernandez, who he came...
He's doing very well.
So we have Danish in 7th place, just behind Marker at 8th position. This is by far the best we've seen from him so far this year.
We saw Vader again taking an odd line onto that back straight. I really think somehow he's got to get that.
Just behind Lucas Brown, the first-year British Talent Cup graduate.
And Vader Mata and Danish and Pratama are right together there. They're sorting themselves out.
Is he now leading?
The Italian in front of the home crowd, and there's plenty of people to cheer him on. Oh, and he's looking determined. They're weaving and bucking around there as he...
Danish there, so Danish, well, this is what happens then. Danish back to his very championship with.
And it still is the number 31 in front, Guilherme Puglia.
In 6th position. That is a really, really good ride from the Australian name to cheer for in the future in Wood. Jones has gone down. Oh, that is such a shame. That is not a...
Is Brian Ariarte, the cap champion, ahead of the number 11 of David Gonzalez.
Is Indonesia for 2nd in the championship. We remind you, 1 point between them. Tight but clean move from the Malaysian then. Really, really nice indeed. Says Danish then into 2nd place ahead of Pratama then. So it's 1, 2, 3 in the championship. 1, 2, 3, 4 Asia Talent Cup graduates.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Great stuff. And it is the 54 now that's back from Hakim Danish in the cup points.
I should also correct myself. Those as well up there as well. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The footrest and everything, Peter.
Absolutely. He is so determined, isn't he, to end his season off. But he isn't slowing down at all. He's right on Zen's tail and ahead of...
He is, but he's already announced to join the Aspar team alongside Maximo Quiles in Moto3 next...
Now, he's looking for his first win of this season. He had 2 wins. He won an 18-year-old.
And he's got the 9 track that time around near enough. A 1:45.3. Goodness gracious.
No.
You set the fastest lap. That graphic on your screen is wrong.
Okay, right. So,
yesterday,
Vader Pratama fell off yesterday.
Still all of space to get first as well, but gets the door slammed. Shame, isn't it? Goodness me, well. We turn our attention, they're getting faster.
Behind Brian Ariarte, but Marco Morelli.
Congratulations to him for that ride. However he finishes up, this is really good. As we see the race, and that's your lot from Hakim.
That's not a way to end it. Late, ride again, and it will go off a 2nd time if he falls off again, which of course he's just done. It won't really...
Danelli and Singapore all gone down. Think must have been at the same corner.
Care about at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Right.
Back to the front, here we go.
Yeah, Brian Ariarte has...
his line, looking for a potential overtake, thinking better of it. Other riders are off the track. You see the scrapes on the asphalt there. Is there anything to happen? 4.5 seconds of gap now. Beñat Fernandez just behind him.
Going down the back straight. And up the inside comes Morelli to take the list. Just a lap and a half remaining. Now, if in his left shoulder, he's about to use it because he's got to start making a play.
Leads Gonzalez. He goes
Brian
wide again.
He's on the green again. You know, it's that on the last lap. Otherwise, they can't pass him on the line. It's going to be David Gonzalez.
Tim Asia akan menurunkan line-up pembalap baru musim depan, yakni Veda Ega Pratama dan Zen Mitani. Veda Ega Pratama akan melakoni debut kejuaraan dunia Moto3 2026 bersama Honda Tim Asia. Bintang muda Indonesia itu resmi diumumkan pada Jumat 31,10. Pengumuman ini tak lepas dari prestasi membanggakan yang ditorehkannya semasa berkompetisi di seri balap program Road to MotoGP. Ia sukses meraih gelar juara Asia Talent Cup pada 2023, lalu dipromosikan ke Red Bull Rookies Cup musim 2024. Dalam tahun pertamanya, Veda menembus 10 besar klasemen akhir, yakni dengan menempati peringkat ke-8. Pembalap asal Gunung Kidul, Yogyakarta itu lalu kembali berlomba di Red Bull Rookies Cup 2025 dan berhasil keluar sebagai runner-up. Saya sangat senang dan bangga akan membalap di kejuaraan dunia Moto3 pada 2026 bersama Honda Tim Asia. Ini sangat istimewa bagi saya karena menjadi pembalap kejuaraan dunia sudah menjadi impian saya sejak kecil, ucapnya.